Voters in Grand Bay headed to the polls for an important vote on to increase service fees.
Yeah, the vote passed more than 2-1, which means Grand Bay will have the money to buy some much needed fire equipment.
Our Ashlyn Mitchell was on this story for you today. Ashlyn, you talked to the fire chief. He called it a milestone.
Yes, I did, Lenise and Byron. Chief David Wade says he's thrilled after the vote to increase the fee was actually voted down 2 years ago. Now the funds will be used to replace the department's outdated equipment. Grand Bay Fire Chief David Wade is breathing a sigh of relief after Grand Bay residents voted in favor of raising the fire fee on Tuesday. He says the extra funds are literally life-saving.
Biggest topics was, we need updated trucks, updated equipment, updated safety gear. We're a growing department, and in order to be able to do that, we've got to have the funding there. That's a big sigh of relief to know that we've got that now. I was very thrilled when I got the results last night.
The yearly charge included in property taxes will be taken from $35 to $50 for residents and $100 for businesses.
All of this will be updated for the next year. So we're still a year away from receiving that additional funding, which is perfectly fine because that gives us enough time to budget in.
Tuesday's rainy day didn't stop folks from showing up to vote. 201 voting in favor, 100 voting against it.
302 community members that came out and voted, in my opinion, that's really good for something that was brought up to be done. And it shows that we have that many people that was getting out to voice their concern.
He says even if you voted against the raise, he takes your feedback seriously.
If they've got concerns, if it's something that the department itself is doing as far as the volunteers go, or something that they are concerned with or have suggestions, opinions, I am all for listening to it.
Kimon Brown was one of many longtime Grand Bay residents at the polls.
I feel very confident in the direction that the volunteer fire department is going, and they need our support. It is obscene that our fire fee is only $35. It's an incredibly low amount of money. Our volunteers are struggling. The equipment needs are imperative that we fulfill them. Voted for the increase every time.
Chief Wade making a commitment to spend the money wisely.
I want Grand Bay to know that the board has to be held accountable for their actions. However, I feel the same way for the fire department, but I still feel like that responsibility needs to be put on my shoulders. I want them to be involved with what's going on.
In addition to the fire fee, residents voted on some new Board of Trustees. Angie Goodrow won Place 1, while James Gerald secured Place 2. Reporting live in studio this evening, Ashlyn Mitchell, Fox 10 News.